Welcome to the 2012 Grand Final at Ungarra between Cummins Kapinnie Cougars and the United Yeelanna Eagles. Top two sides for the year have made it through to the Grand Final, which is always good to see. And we're looking forward to a hard, tough and fair fight to the end, and may the best team win. First proper kick to the day, forced forward by Thomas Phelps to Lockie Pake at half forward. Dribbled into the forward pocket and it's kicked out on the full from a running Matty Haylock. First free kick of the day to Lockie Pake and he centres it. Simo's in the way. Haylock, again, tough defender as he has been all year. Dylan Wadner gets the ball, kicks it straight up in the air, and then almost marks his own kick again, out to Skinner, and then it's Plugger Crittenden for his first touch for the day. Hazelgrove almost a good mark on the forward flank for Cougars. Jamo gets a nice tap in, Rat Starkey gets it, Rick Leonard momentary spills it, puts the ball to the top of the square where there's a ball up with Jolly and Turnbull. I think those boys are related. Come up with the ball. Tap down by Jamo. So Simo tackled. Hazelgrove kicking forward.
Run now.
Sammy Glover kicks across the ground. So Sam Hancock evade a tackle, but picks out Sam Ness on centre wing. Over to you, Tickets.
Okay, Ness kicks it to half forward where Moroney marks the ball, looks for a short pass, and that's Hazelgrove coming out. Great lead, great pass to space. Hazelgrove about 40 metres out on a slight angle. Heads for home. It looks good. And that's the first goal on the board in the grand final. Cougars have got a good start. Locked the ball in their forward line. And Yeelanna are having trouble getting it out. Jamison and Phelps go for a great tap there by Jamison to Cretton, and he gets the ball forward. Yeelanna in attack for the first time, but it's Hazelgrove now at centre half back repelling. Oh, it's dropped short, but Myers collects on the half volley. Long kick. Moroney's in the good spot there, and he takes a good mark, plays on straight away. Out in front of Turnbull. Glover comes across. Oh, that was a bit high, but he's got away for it. Haylock, oh, good mark, but I think that might be in the back. Yes, good decision there by the umpire. And 50 metres down the ground. Haylock handballs to Glover. Poor kick by Glover straight in the breadbasket to O'Day. Leonard's looking for it on half forward, out of bounds.
Pretty torrid start for the first few minutes. Haven't seen it venture into the Eagles forward line, but Jamo seems to have the ascendancy in ruck as he gets the ball out once again to Plugger Crittenden. But, it's a high tackle by Jamison there. But it stopped. The Cougars had a bit of a run on. Lennon pushes the ball deep into the forward line. So he's wanting to go for a big fly. Lockie Pake scouting off the pat. Over to Corey Turnbull. And he's just off line to the left-hand side. Haylock brings the ball in straight away to Breed, who's back after a hamstring injury. But he's wayward with his kick and kicks it out of bounds on full out in front of the Doug Watson's sign on the outer side wing half-forward flank for Cougars. Thomas Phillips brings the ball back in to Sticker. Haylock once again resolute in defence, and a great tackle for a Sticker went unrewarded because he let the boy go. Eagles repel it only as far as Seth Myers, straight down his throat for an easy chest mark, and again to Thomas Phillips, who's on his own. Thomas Phillips drives it down to young Dylan Wandener, who drops a mark. And once again, Thomas Phillips gets the ball out to Brad Ridgway, who then finds sorry Thomas Wedd, you've got a couple of touches, I'll give it to somebody else. Anyway, Sam Ness has got a big kick, puts it right to the point of the square. And it sees that man once again, Hazelgrove, floating down in. What's he doing there? The last time I seen him was centre half back, floats down, takes a nice mark at full forward. 2012 medalist. Can just read the play. And he slots it straight through the middle. That's 2 goals, 1 to the Cougars. Both blangers off of Hazelgrove's boot. And the Yeelanna Eagles have yet to make a deep foray into their forward lines. Umpires today is umpires Parsons, Strauss and Harrowfield. And at the moment we haven't really noticed them, so we hope it stays the same for the whole day.
Another clearance there for Cougars. It's Jolly though, he gets his hands on the ball, he kicks it, and that's where they're breaking down Yeelanna. They can't get it past half forward. It's Ness, back of centre wing, long kick to half forward. Haylock picks up the crumbs, looks for Glover, nice long kick. Glover drops what he should have taken. Starkey gets the ball, chips it in a dangerous spot, but it's Haylock, he gets the crumbs again. Kicks to Glover. This time it's Sam Glover. That's a better kick. Nice kick towards Ty Habner at half-back flank. He kicks the ball forward, and it's Cretton. Stephen Cretton takes a mark at centre-half forward. It's the first time they're deep into attack, and it's Breed out in a long lead, and he's got it free. The arms were obviously chopped there, and Breed probably 45 metres out on a fairly acute angle, having a shot for goal. This is Yeelanna's first real opportunity for the day. Long kick, but it's one behind. At least they've hit the scoreboard, Yeelanna. Long kick in. No, not sure if that's been touched. It's a free kick to Yeelanna. I think Matthew Coombs is taking it. Oh, lot of indecision there. Yeah, boundary umpire has thrown it in. It's Hancock with his left foot. Breed takes a crumb over to Secker, to Coombs. He's fumbled it and it's gone out of bounds deep in the forward pocket for Yeelanna. Good tap by Secker. The Cougars get the clearance once again, and Thomas Wedd, half-back flank, has got the ball. Long kick to the wing position. Jamison, he gets his hands to the ball. Schultz gets the crumbs. Ball kick inboard, but it's Glover. Ben Glover gets it as Zam Hancock. The handball smothered, and it comes to Lockie Pake at half forward. Nice kick to Maney. He can't get it. Oh, that's a free kick. He was out in front. Another opportunity for Cougars. Probably 30 metres out, directly in front. Nice leg, straight through the middle. And Cougars have now got a break. 3 goals to no score, or to no goals, 1 point. Up the ruckman go again. Jamison and Phelps having a great tussle. Again, Cougars look like they're going to get the clearance. Leonard coming from the wing. He gets the ball out to Finlayson. Finlayson long in the forward pocket. Wanda nearly gets the ball. It's gone out deep in the forward pocket for Cougars. Sam Glover gets the ball. Could be a bit high, and I think it is. Lockie Pate. Forward pocket. He centres the ball. The front of the. Oh no, he hasn't. He's actually kicked a goal. That's a great goal. Cougars now 4 goals 1 to United Yeelanna 1 point. United Yeelanna need to do something now before this gets away from them.
Yes, that was an excellent goal from the sharp angle by Pake there in the forward pocket. He's had a couple of early touches. Now Strauss throws the ball up, and young Popeye gets a knock over Jamo, and Thomas Wedd's in there again. Ben Green there, but once again, that's Spoggy Crittenden this time, gets it on the boot. Thomas Wedd playing in front, brings the ball to the ground. Sam Hancock is caught in a tough tackle from Thomas Wedd, who's just in everything early, and receives a free kick for incorrect disposal. The Cougars are up and running here as he centres it to the spot. Matty Haylock gets a nice ball out to Skinner. Skinner, beautiful skills, kicks it nicely out to Ty Habner. Habner drives the ball into the centre of the ground, looking for the big tall timber of Secker, but he was under the ground. Rick Leonard gets a kick away. Sees a tussle in the centre. Sam Hancock under all sorts of pressure, and Strauss has made a good call there with Sam Ness going in. He received a high tackle, but as he said, he did duck his head. Nobody contested that. Finlayson is busy in the middle early, and Finlayson once again out to Hazelgrove, who drives it forward off the left again, out into the pocket. Skinner's caught. He's under a lot of pressure in the pocket there. The Cougar boys are all over the top of him. They're fighting hard there, trying to force the ball through. In the end, umpire Parsons has to do a ball up or the right-hand side point post for the Cougars. Yeelanna are really under the pump early. Haylock gets the ball and just hacks it out of defence. And Phelps overruns the ball. Cleo comes in, gets the ball. Nice mark pass to Liam O'Day, who got nailed with the tackle because the ball hadn't gone far enough by Stephen Crittenden. Finlayson once again. Oh, beautiful deft tap there out to Liam O'Day to see Lockie Pake on the end of a nice left foot pass from Liam O'Day. The Eagles' defence is under heaps of pressure, and RA and A.L. Puckridge, the coaching team of the Cummins Kapinnie football side, would be well pleased at this point in time. Pake sends one straight through the middle, and that was just a commercial plug for the Puckridge Building Society, and that's worth $100 to the two commentators. Over to you, Ticket. See if you can't get your boys running into the forward lines a bit.
Thanks for that, Kevy. Commentators could have a fight here in a minute. The ruckmen go up again. That time Phelps gets it going Cougars' way. It's Cretton and he gets a clearance. Goes forward. Breed, big fly by Breed. Comes to ground. I think that's what's happening in the forward line or all across the ground. The Yeelanna just cannot have any free players. Cougars' pressure is just too hot for Yeelanna right at the moment. Half forward for Yeelanna. Ball comes loose again. Cougars get the first possession from a clearance. In the centre of the ground, Jamison, he gets around. It's probably the first missed tackle for Cougars for the day. Comes to Watson deep into the forward line, and it's out of bounds, right forward pocket for United Yeelanna. They need a goal desperately while they've got the ball in the forward line. Second from the ruck, gets a kick, can't get it any further than, comes to Schultz on his left, hurried kick, and I think that's out of bounds in the left forward pocket this time. Boundary throw in, Secker with his height gets a tap, but again, Cougars first to the ball through Leonard. He gets it to Myers, deep kick to Moroney. Centre of the ground, Moroney with his left leg, kicks it towards Maney from deep, long lead. Great pressure by Haylock. Ball hits the ground. And it looks like there could be a ball up between half forward and full forward for Cougars. A big thump forward. Wanda, he gets his hands to it. Great play. To Starkey. Starkey has a shot for goal on his left. And that's another one. Scoreboard now is Cougars 6 goals, 1 to United Yeelanna, 1 point. I'm not sure if United Yeelanna have got a winner on the ground right at the moment. Another clearance. Turnbull tripped over his own shoes there, I think. It's Watson, he gets a clearance going forward. Habner running for the ball, Schultz. But surprise, surprise, Cougars first for the ball once again. Watson's got a 3-on-1 over there. It's unbelievable. Moroney gets the ball forward. Good work by Skinner and gets in front. Great tackle again Haylock gets the ball forward and Crettenham. Great punch there by Leonard. Starkey, another good tackle there by Jolly that time. Jamison. As they say, it's not looking great for Yeelanna. Great mark there by Habner. Mark Habner, one of the experienced players, needs to lift, get the Yeelanna players into the game. Crettenham, he handballs to Ben Glover. Towards half-forward flank. And it's out of bounds, half-forward flank. Yeelanna have got the ball to the forward lines a few times now, but just haven't been able to get a clear shot on goal. Well, that's good that could be down the ground. Yes, it could be. That was pretty obvious. Pretty undisciplined stuff there by the young Thomas Phelps. Michael Crettenham, one of the few players who's actually got his hands to the ball for Yeelanna, is now having a shot for goal, 40 metres out, directly in front. And that's the first goal for United Yeelanna in the grand final. Just the last 5 minutes, they're starting to get more of the ball and get into the game.
Yes, it's interesting. Once that Mark Abner got his hands on the ball, things started to happen as well. He's been a bit quiet just for the start, but certainly Michael Crettenham has been flying the flag for the Eagles as best he can. Ben Green's into the ruck now. Nice little deft tap that just missed his player. Jamo's got the ball in the centre for another wayward hand pass. Secker's coming into the game. Nice little pass into the Foon. Habner for another attack. Now we're late into the first quarter now. Foon is confident he can make the distance. And we'll see how he goes. Oh, he's up and under. It's right to the goal line. And it's missed to the right-hand side and through for a minor score to the United Yeelanna Eagles. Ridgeway's bringing the ball in from full back, and Stephen Crettenham's got his hand up there to cut it off. And Ben Green has got his foot in the ball, but Matt Coombs is a nice smother to keep the ball in the area. Thomas Wedder's got a ball again out to Turnbull to see Thomas Wedd get another possession, but kicks it way out on the full in front of the clubhouse, where there's a great big crowd congregated. Jamo brings the ball back in and sees Cleo take a big fly. He's paid a really nice mark in front of the big crowd. Cleo decides to come across the goal, where he finds Luke Turnbull. Luke Turnbull kicks it, and who's got the ball out there? Tico. It's Big A-Train. The Big A-Train, Aaron Laurie. It's his first touch for the game. Nice mark in front of Thomas Wedd. Now, can he finish it off by putting it through the majors? He misses to the near side as well. So a couple of lead-offs there for the Cougar boys, with some wayward kicking. With had the Eagles scored goals, they would have been right back in the game. They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination now. But Ridgeway brings the ball back in. Massive big kick, which sees Hazelgrove taking a big mark. But what's he done? He's kicked it straight to Stephen Crettenham, who plays on to his brother Michael. Oh, Thomas Wedd is... Oh, he's a bit unlucky. Thomas Wedd battled really gamely there, but just hung on to Jolly just for that second too long. Oh, Jolly flower bag pass. It was an interesting tackle. Jamo's got the ball again. Jack Hanson's tackled without the ball. And he's the recipient of a free kick, which was there. Hanson for his first touch of the day, comes in, drives it up to the half-forward line, sees Landon Gregory back on the ground for his first touch for the day. And he drives it in long and forward, which sees him flying. But Sam Hancock's crumbed off the pack beautifully. And the first quarter ends, which sees the scoreboard 6 goals 1 to Cougars to 1 goal 3 to United Yeelanna. Best players probably for Cougars that quarter, I think Tico, maybe Thomas Sweat. I was calling him for Thomas Phelps here for a while. He was in the play there a lot. Bradley Hazelgrove did some really classy things. Luke Moroney and the boys across the half-back line, Seth Myers and Brad Ridgway. They were all good. Yeelanna boys, I think maybe Plugger Crittenden put in a solid performance for the quarter. And Sammy Glover was playing really well in the back line with young Matty Haylock was pretty solid. And once the Habner brothers got their hands on the football, Ty and Mark Habner, that seemed to bring the Eagles back into the game, but they took a while to get back into it. So we'll see what the second quarter brings. Umpire Parsons in charge at the start of the second quarter. Yeelanna coach Harris held him in the middle for a long time, and Finlayson once again gets the beneficiary from a nice tap out by young Popeye Phelps. Drives the ball back straight down to the Cougar half forward line. Comes out to Sam Hancock, who gets a nice hand pass.
Okay, start of the third quarter. Umpire Harrifield throws the ball in the air. Zach Glover gets his hands to it. The Cougars first to it. Stevens, hasn't seen much of him today. He gets the first possession, but it's rushed. A lot of pressure there, and eventually Cougars get it out. Myers to Finlayson. Finlayson long. Great punch there by Haylock. Ben Glover gets the crumbs.
He'll drop it.
Turnbull's in the right spot, but it's gone out of bounds. Half forward flank for Cougars.
Go Combs. Make sure you get there, Combs.
Starkey gets the handball to Finlayson.
Don't worry about that, Trudy. Worry about the footy.
Oh, good mark by Simpson in front of Lockie Pate.
Coming in the line, Zach. Coming in the line. Zach to the big man.
Long kick and great mark by Moroney. I think it was going to go out in the full anyway with his left leg. Nice looking kick, but Simpson again will cut off.
Good. Go now, come on.
Long kick. Ty Habner, good mark out in front of Jack Hanson. He kicks the ball deep into the forward line, but it's 2-on-1. And O'Day for Cougars takes a mark at half back. He's looking for Moroney. That's a ordinary kick, and Coombs has got an opportunity now. But Moroney gets the ball, puts it out in front of Hazelgrove. Skinner and Hazelgrove. But Hazelgrove gets the ball forward.
Ready, punch.
Kicks the ball to Wanda, who takes a mark. 30 metres out from goal. And so it's a really good spot to kick goals from this pocket today. He's lining up. He looks a bit narrow, and it's 1 point.
Benny, go now.
Long kick from fullback from Haylock. Yeah, Finlayson was in front. It's got the, poor kick. Jolly got the ball and a great tackle. Thomas Wedd had the ball. Great contest in the ruck there. And another disputed ball up. Skinner gets the ball, but it's come loose. Thomas Wedd kicks the ball forward. The ball's out of bounds, forward pocket for Cougars.
So Zach Glover up in the ruck. Sees Rick Lennon snap through for a point. So Cougars have been wasteful early. Ben out to Ben Glover by Haylock. Ben had to come through on his left, and he's gone back on his right. Now he's gone one along the ground, which sees young Jake Schultz come in and pick it up. But he was out of bounds before he kicked the ball. So the ball is out of bounds by the Germana Engineering sign. Ball comes back. Ball comes back into play. It looks like Maroney's been shifted to the ruck. Crittenden comes through once again. O'Day, another solid mark across half. And by Stevens grabbing hold of O'Day after the mark had been completed, gives a 25-metre penalty away. Wedd's out here on his own, but he spots Maroney still on his own in the centre square. They seem to be taking it very easy with these kicks up forward instead of driving it long into the forward line, which enables Yeelanna to run it out. Breed gets it and puts it way out of bounds on the full and the outer side wing. Breed looks like he's been shifted up across half back or into the centre play after his good second quarter with some nice goals. It looks like they've brought him up into the play. It looks like he could well be playing loose across half back. Ball comes in forward and Skinner almost takes a nice one-handed mark, and the ball goes back again. Nick Ridgway gets it across to Maroney. Maroney belts it forward. And the two young guns. Simo's been caught. Habs gets it. And just a little hand in there by Jack Hansen. It's just Thomas Wedd. Once again, he's had the ball on the string today. Pushes the ball forward. And Skinner dropped what might have been taken. Haylock come barging through and Nick Ridgway drops mark. A high ball. And I think there's a stalemate right in the centre of the ground, and the umpire Strauss has called for a ball up. Boggy Crittenden slow to get up, and as the dust settles, the ball goes up. Maroney is definitely in the ruck. Brady tries to bust the pack, but he's caught by two Cougars guys. And it's a real scrambly moment of play, but the ball's out all of a sudden. And Finlayson gets it on the left and drives it back forward. Habner, great attack on the balls on his left. Seems young Jake Schultz out here can play either foot. That was a nice chase down. Jack Hansen's got the ball. It's nice play by the Cougar lads out to Liam O'Day, who puts it across the half forward again. And Skinner takes a nice mark on a one-on-one. Now they've got a couple of loose players out on the outer side. Sammy Glover's got the ball. He pushes it forward to Sammy Hancock. Hancock wheels around on his left. Drives it forward to Secker, and a Finn comes in with a massive big spoil. The ball's knocked out to Brad Ridgway, who gets a handball forward. But Jolly gets a free kick with Turnbull hanging on to the jumper. Habner's getting himself really involved in the play. Drives the ball forward and finds Secker down there on the 50-metre line. So Secker can come in and put the first major on the board. Oh, he's driven it through the centre. To give the Eagles their first goal of the third quarter, which brings the score back to 18 points in favour of Cougars. So she's been a hard and furious first few minutes of the third quarter, with the Eagles eventually being able to break the shackles and get through for the first goal at about the 6-minute mark.
Okay, the rucks are out at Moroney. He's gone into the ruck against Glover. He actually gets that tap. Starkey gets his hands to the ball. Thomas Wedd kicks the ball forward towards half forward flank. They all crash in. It finally comes out to Breed as he gets a loose ball, kicks it out to Glover. He's got some space. He drops what he should have taken. Handballs though to some support by Stephen Cretton. Stephen Cretton long towards half forward flank. Looked like someone was hanging on there, and I think O'Day hanging on to Michael Cretton. Probably a bit far out to score. He'd be right on the 50-metre line. It's a long kick, long penetrating kick, and it looks good. That is a team lifting goal. And United Yeelanna have started this quarter a lot better than Cougars. They've kicked 2 goals. And now the score is Cougars 10-7 to Yeelanna 8-7. Glover and Moroney again. Glover gets his hand on the ball. Great clearance work to Watson to Breed. Long out of the centre square. Comes out to Ricky Skinner on the left foot. And all of a sudden, there's only 6 points in it. It's all starting in the centre of the ground. Great work by Zach Glover. Breedy is really doing some great work in the middle of the ground. Up they go again. This time Moroney jumps higher, gets that ball, but Schultz coming off the wing gets the clearance. Thomas Reynolds Rowe can't get his hands on it. Finally it comes to Ridgway. He gets a long ball out. Justin Hope. Centre wing, boundary throw in. Glover and Moroney, great contest that one. Breed, first to it. They're all in hard. Ball comes loose. Jolly, he can't get the hands on it. Finlayson gets the ball first. And eventually the ball comes out of bounds. Half forward flank for Cougars. A good tap by Moroney to Finlayson. Great contest. Comes out, great pressure there. Lockie Pake had a bit of time, but it was really good closing speed there. There's a 1 point. Haylock, nice kick through the corridor to Jolly. Jolly looking for Cretton, but good work there by Thomas Phelps. Intercepts. I think Jolly's given a crude free kick away to Leonard. It'd have to be a 50-metre kick. He's had a crack, long kick. It's just going to hit the goal face. The ball drops down. Ben Glover gets to the ball first. Nice handball to Mark Habner. He's looking for Stephen Cretton. Good work by Corey Turnbull. Gets in the way. Wed to Finlayson. Finlayson drives the ball forward. But good work again by Haylock, who's well on top of Maney. Poor kick by Haylock. Great work by Breed. Gets to the ball first. And a great tackle. Finlayson just drops the ball cold and is holding the ball. Breed has really lifted this quarter. Poor kick, but Stevens, he gets the ball going forward. Thomas Reynolds Rowe can't get it. Desperation by both sides now. Schultz gets the ball first. Good tackle. 2-on-1. The ball comes loose. No one can get their hands on it. Eventually he comes to Seth Myers. He gets it out to Leonard. Leonard drives the ball forward hurriedly. Hazelgrove. Good mark against Skinner. Nice leg. Oh, dropped the ball at centre half forward. But it comes to Pake. He gives it to Thomas Phelps. Long, high ball. I think it's going to drop in the square. Eventually Haylock gets the ball. He's played a great game. Kicks the ball down the corridor. Dangerous kick. But it comes over the back. Watson gets it. He kicks it to Stephen Cretton loose. Gives a handball. It's hit the ground. But Glover tried to get it forward, but a great smother there by Moroney. And he kicks it to Lockie Pake. Pake to Wed. Nice kick to Wanda. Really good kick. Nothing Ben Glover could do with that kick. There was space created in the forward line and Wanda just led into it. Probably a 40-metre kick. Directly in front. Nice off the boot. Looks solid. Looks good. And Cougars have got a steadying goal. All right. The goal umpire has just called that a point. Everyone was just running back to the ground, to the centre of the ground, thinking that was a goal. But it's a point. Ball's kicked in. Turnover though. This might be the goal that they thought it was a minute ago. And it is.
Comedy of errors there. It even looked like the goal umpire was still riding down the last score before the ball come back past him. I'm not sure if he saw that either. So it's on. Cougars has got a steadying goal to Landon Gregory. And it's game on here, chaps. Third quarter, premiership quarter. Harrowfield balls the ball up. Moroney gets his ball on the hand, his hand on the ball. And then he ends up at the bottom of the pack. Whereas a stalemate and there's another ball up. Glover gets a nice tap out. Straight to Thomas Wed where he's wrapped up in a strong tap by Mitch Jolly. Breed gets a free kick, but Jolly decides to run and play on. Sam Hancock's getting all sorts of attention. And he's offline with a quick snap to go. These smaller grounds, it doesn't take long for the ball to go from end to end. Ridgeway to bring the ball back into play. Kicks it straight up the middle of the ground. Ben Green takes it off the pack, gets it across the Hazelgrove. It's run down nicely by Brady. Watson gets it on his left. Looks. And it's forced out of play, centre wing in front of the clubhouse. Nice tap again by Moroney. Sees Starkey wrapped up in a tackle and Mitch Jolly's blown tackle after tackle here. Seth Myers barges through, gets the ball out to Corey Turnbull, where he's wrapped up in another tackle by Mitch Jolly. Amazing. It's like a rugby scrum at the moment. Nick Ridgway's taking the ball out of the air. And these boys are doing a bloody great job not giving frees away from all these tackles in. So now the ball's come loose, and Ricky Skinner's been the beneficiary of a clumsy free kick by Starkey. Skinner's off quickly, gets it out to Sammy Glover, who gets it on the left. An interesting choice. Liam O'Day comes and meets the ball. Lockie Pate's got a battle 2, 3, but he's not giving up. He's chasing hard. Sammy Glover drives the ball forward and finds Ty Habner on the half forward line. Ty drives it deep into the forward lines where the tall timber of Secker flew for the ball, which saw Dollar Stevens running in at the back of the pack, and a fortuitous goal his way. So the Eagles have closed the gap to another. Just the goal is the difference between the two sides, and it's anybody's game from here.
The rucks will go at it. Glover and Thomas Phelps. It's a pretty even contest, that one. Stevens blocks the ball, then gets the ball forward. They all crash the pack. Ben Green's the first person there. Uses his strength to get through that. To Myers, who dishes off. The ball goes forward. It's cut off by Sam Glover. Sam Glover kicks the ball forward hurriedly. And the ball will go out of bounds in the forward pocket, right forward pocket for United Yeelanna. Good tap there by Thomas Wedd. He gets over the top. Ball's heading towards the boundary line. Eventually it comes to Glover. Zach Glover, centre half forward. Probably just a fraction too far out from goals. He'd have to kick this 50 metres. He's given it a Russo, and it is gone. It's through. This is as close as United Yeelanna have got for the whole game. Cougars 11-8 versus 11 goals 6. Tate Secker has gone into the ruck. A good leap. Breed gets another clearance. He's been sensational this quarter. To Schultz coming off the wing. The ball's deep. Ben Green reads that well. But it's Sam Glover, the centre wing, cuts it off. The run the ball well. Sam Glover gets his kick smothered. And eventually there's a free kick to Cougars. Lockie Pate's got it at half back. It's out there on the centre wing. Eventually Thomas Phelps kicks the ball with his left leg. But good mark there by Simpson at half back. Undecided. Eventually little chip kick. And Breed's taking it. Half back flank. Nice long leg. They fly in a great mark in front. Hazelgrove. Good kick to Starkey. Out in front of it. Breed that time. Poor kick though. Eventually Simpson gets it. Gives it handball, which isn't the greatest handball. Put everyone under pressure. Eventually it's a loose ball. Everyone's trying to get it. Great pressure by both sides. Ball up centre wing. Yeelanna get another clearance from that stoppage. Michael Cretton can't keep the ball in front in play. Ball's out of bounds, half forward flank for Yeelanna. Ball comes loose. Really good pressure from both sides. Another ball up. Great tap by Glover, but it's gone straight to Cougars. They kick the ball forward towards centre wing. Oh. Seemed like a good mark, but they've called a push. Moroney, nice leg to Wanda. Great lead from full forward. He kicks the ball forward. Stephen Cretton intercepts, and the ball out of bounds, half forward flank for Cougars.
Well, here it is, deep in the forward lines for Cougars. Jake Schultz in again. Get the ball. Thomas Wett gets it nicely out to Hazelgrove. Trent Starkey battling away gamely there. And Hazelgrove gets it out to Rick Leonard, who burns the ball, gets it straight to Mark Abner. Nick Ridgway sends it back from where the ball came. Finlayson. With the crowd going berserk on the sidelines. Ben Green takes a steadying mark at half back, who kicks it to Liam O'Day, who gets it out to Brad Ridgway, who takes a mark, gets it out to Thomas Phelps, who drives the ball forward, and guess who? Mark Abner. He marks the ball, plays on quickly off the left, and the Cougar boys never kept their feet, but with cool heads they've worked it out, and Hazelgrove gets a nice kick into Corey Turnbull. Now they've got the big long boy in second down in that pocket, and Pig is picked out. Dylan Wander on a nice lead into the pocket. Brady kicked a couple of nice goals from here in the second quarter, and Lockie Pate kicked a good goal from here in the first quarter. So apparently this is the place to be kicking them from, so we'll see how Wander goes. He gives it a ride right to the corner of the square, where he sees Landon Gregory take a mark right on the line. So with the funny buggers going on with these bloody sharp shooting things, Havner's trying to get in as close as he can for the play on around the mark. It sees Gregory come in and pop through. A vital goal for the Cougars team. The crowd is silent. So that gives the Cougars just a little break once again, and they worked really hard for that goal. The ball's back in the centre with Secker in the ruck against Thomas Phelps, and Secker gets a big thump away out to Jake Phelps on the wing, who's quickly tackled. Rick Leonard gets the ball recovered. Luke Moroney comes in and beautifully sport by Simo, but Ben Finlayson drives the ball forward to Corey Turnbull, and the ball's forced out of play by good defence by Mitch Jolly.
Ball's out of bounds, half forward flank. Cougars attacking end. Throw in. Secker gets a good punch to it. Finlayson's been really good, but the ball goes across the boundary line for another throw in.
Come on, Jackie, come on. This
Great tap again by Secker. This time it goes straight to Watson. Kicks the ball long. A good contest between Habner and Hanson. Ridgway gets a loose ball, kicks it forward. Well, I don't think Watson's got that, and he should get a free kick. Nice chip kick to Secker. And that's a 3/4 time siren. 3/4 time, the scoreboard reads Cougars 12 goals 8 to United Yeelanna 11 goals 6. Best players that quarter, I thought, for United Yeelanna, Bryce Breed was really, really good in the centre. Zach Glover gave him first use of the ball as a ruckman. Mark Habner was really, really solid at half back and in the back line. For Cougars, I thought Ben Finlayson continued his good work on ball. Luke Moroney was really solid in that quarter, and once again Hazelgrove was really an important player for Cougars. Handballs the ball inside to no one. That could be in the back. I think Jolly was very lucky there. Ball comes out to Breed. He's been great in the second half. Right in the middle of the ground, Thomas Reynolds Rowe using his pace. Got the handball out. Stephen Cretton can't quite get it. Eventually he comes out. Sam Glover can't get the ball. The ball's in dispute, and I think that'll be a ball up right in the middle of the ground. Glover and Phelps. Lockie Pate gets the ball forward. Gregory that time beats Habner. He tries to tackle him, but it gets the ball forward. Long kick. Wanner can't get his hands around the ball. Ben Glover heads towards the boundary line, and it's a throw in between half forward and forward pocket for Cougars. Desperation from both sides. Another ball up. That time Ben Glover goes in the ruck. And again, another ball up. Deep in the forward line for Cougars. Eventually the ball is forced out of bounds. This first goal will be vitally important this quarter. Gregory, he takes the ball out of the ruck, gets tackled. Wanner, hurry kick forward, and it's gone out of bounds right next to the left forward pocket. Goal post. Again, desperation. Hazelgrove seemed to be caught holding the ball there. But it's play on. The commentators are just having a disagreement. That's okay. Eventually comes out. Ben Glover has played a great second half. Long penetrating kick to Ty Habner. He wheels around on the right foot, but well done by Ridgway. Meets the ball first. But again, it stacks on the mill when everyone can't get the ball out. In the centre square, there's another throw up. Phelps gets the ball, and that could have been holding the ball. That one was. Sam Glover kicks the ball forward. Eventually it comes out to Michael Cretton, and well done there by the Cougar player to stop Michael Cretton getting the ball.
That's it, Sam, that's it. Fight.
Secker and Phelps. Eventually kicked out by Cougars. Lockie Pate gets the ball first. Stevens gets in and under, gives it to Stephen Cretton. And eventually it's gone forward. Ben Green gets gets a spillage and it goes out, but it's all Yeelanna out at a half forward. Jake Schultz kicks the ball forward, goes to Watson. Watson on the left. He's kicking the ball and it's Ty Habner. Ty Habner deep in the forward pocket. This will be a very, very difficult kick for goal. Is he looking for a check side? He is. And he's kicked it through. That's Ty Habner's second goal for the afternoon. And that one brings the scores to within, brings United Yeelanna to within 2 points of Cougars. The ruckman have had a great tussle all day. Glover versus Phelps. Glover gets his hands on the ball. Myers coming off the back of the square, eventually gets it out, drives the ball forward, wanders out in front. He gets the ball, gives it to Gregory. The ball hits the ground. Gregory does well to get around Ben Glover, kicks the ball long towards full forward, and he's offline. And 1 point to Cougars. Haylock kicks the ball out. Not the best kick. Moroney has intercepted. About 40 metres out. Good looking kick. Straight through the middle. And Cougars now have extended their lead. 13 goals 11 to Yeelanna 12 goals 6.
Righto, end for end in this final quarter. Both teams desperate for a grand final win in the 2012 grand final. Parsons throws the ball up in the middle. And once again, Phelps and Glover go to it. And whilst Starkey got the tap out from Phelps, it was cut off at half back by Mark Habner, who's had a sensational second half. Throw in at half forward for Eagles. Sees Ricky Skinner come up and sees Dollar Stevens all on his own. He's off. Sam's quarter. Sees Ty Habner kick the impossible goal from the full forward pocket for his third and his second brilliant goal for the quarter. Could have been a crucial mistake by Hancock by calling Habner out, but in the end it worked out well. So back to the centre again, and it's all to be done all over again. Cougars hold that slender 3-point lead. Can they hang on? Five-point lead. Phelps up high again, sees the ball. Deadlock in centre, and that little Finlayson's get the ball forward, and it's Moroney taking the ball once again, and he's kicked it out. You see Luke Turnbull on the searching lead. That was quite a brilliant kick. He was off of one step, he's hooked it around and found him. Now Luke Turnbull's a pretty solid kick, but you've got to have nerves of steel at this time of the game to be able to plant this one through the big sticks. He comes in. Goal umpire says it's missed to the right-hand side. So that makes it, according to the scoreboard, an even goal the difference. So ball up at half forward for Cougars. Phelps gets it down. Breed's in there under the pack and he's fighting it with two Cougar lads. Pake and Starkey. Up she goes again. Seth Miles gets it, kicks it straight into the breadbasket of Mark Habner, which sees Nick Ridgway mop up across half-back flank, and Ben Finlayson's out. Miles in the clear, but he's been chased by Ricky Skinner, but he won't catch him. And he drives it forward over the head of Wanner, who sockers it off the ground to Moroney. He didn't make the distance. Would you believe that? Breed clears again. Looking for Habner. But it's that little bloke Finlayson who's having a cracking game. Sees the ball come out. It's Corey Turnbull. Landon Gregory. Kicks a goal. Some indecision there from the goal umpire, but it was a goal. That's Gregory's second. And Cougars, according to the scoreboard, break away again. This is a brilliant game of football from both two desperate sides. And at the end of the day, there can only be one winner. We've still got about 20 minutes before we know who it's going to be. It's that close. Pass and balls are up in the middle. And Phelps and Glover go at it again. Glover gets a decisive tap down, but O'Day gets it. Out to Leonard, off the left, off one step. And Moroney has the run of the play, and he's tackled beautifully. And the ball comes out, and it's a scrimmage up there at half-back again. But Michael Crittenden gets it out to Zach Glover, who's been sensational since he's been on the ground. His waiver kick finds Thomas Reynolds Rowe. And the kick forward that time from Habner was offline. That could be a vital point in the context of the game, because now it's under 2 straight kicks. Brad Ridgway got the duties of kicking in. And he comes right out wide and sees Jake Schultz. He kicks it back in and finds the veteran, Sam Hancock. Hancock's taking his time. He's not on the scoreboard yet for the 2012 Grand Final. What can he do here? His experience should see it go through the middle. And that he does. A goal, 5 points of difference.
Glover versus Phelps. The Ruckman go at it once again. Both of them get their hands on it. Eventually it comes to Finlayson. It's been really good. Great attack on the ball. Eventually it comes to Watson. He gives it to Skinner for Yeelanna. They get the ball forward and breathe. He's 50 out. 50 metres out. He's a great kick normally. It's a long kick. The goal. United Yeelanna are now in front for the first time of the day. United Yeelanna 15 goals 7. 98. 97 to Cougars 14-12, 96. 1 point the difference. Stevens has been really good in the second half. Gets the ball to Ben Glover, who runs with it. Nice looking kick to Michael Cretton. Kicks the ball forward. Cougars cut it off through Lockie Pate. Great tackling out there. Comes loose. Cretton again. Looking for someone in the forward line. Kicks it towards Secker. He gets a tap. Desperation from both sides. Eventually Ben Green gets the ball forward and has kicked it out of bounds. And I think that might have been, no, it's a boundary, no, it's a free kick to Yeelanna. And well cut off by Cougars, by Hazelgrove. Chips the ball out to Leonard. Leonard at half back, drives the ball towards the wing. And Zach Glover has been sensational. Handballs after a good mark to Stephen Cretton and to Sam Hancock. Sam Hancock now has taken a great mark. He probably kicked this from 45 metres out. He wobbled the last one through. Is he going to do this one? Oh, that's not his best effort. And the ball's gone out of bounds. Left forward pocket. United Yeelanna attacking.
Secker's got it out of the ruck. But the umpire is unclear as what it would have been. If that's the case, he's unclear. It's got to be a point. It has. Who kicked that? So Yeelanna have really put the challenge out to Cougars now. Now, challenge need to answer this, but once the side gets a run on, they're pretty hard to stop. Lockie Pate just a couple of crucial fumbles. Strauss balls a bowl up. Thomas Wedd, little topo. Got to see he's come out. Sammy Glover. Reynolds Rowe, the speedster, left legger. Sees Nick Ridgway, cool as a cucumber. Gets it to Moroney, who gets it off to Thomas Wedd, who's had a nice go. So the Cougars are not panicking just yet. But Lockie Pate drives the ball to half forward to Landon Gregory. Sees. And it's on across half forward after what the umpires thought was a crude tackle. Umpires blown time on. With the coach. And Yeelanna have burnt the ball by kicking it out on the full. Something's going on. Ball's out of play in front of the club rooms. It's at centre wing. Pop. Phelps gets up. So he comes on, battling gamely. Mark Abner. Steady across half back. Strauss has picked out a free. For Mitch Jolly in front of the big crowd in front of the club rooms. Mitch Jolly puts it up. It gives. So United Yeelanna have got it all in their favour. They've got time. But Liam O'Day takes a steadier mark across half back. Everybody's dead on their feet. But Liam O'Day sees a nice mark to Lockie Pake right in the middle of the ground. Pake is off. Drives the ball forward. And he finds Luke Turnbull on a searching lead. Luke Turnbull comes in. Kicks truly. And once again, we're back to a 1-point ball game. Okay, ball up in the centre of the ground. Sees strong play from Moroney in off the half-back line. And sees a great mark by Seth Myers. Habner manning the mark like a man possessed. Sees Myers drive the ball long and forward. Sees Luke Turnbull get the ball on the boot. And it's out of bounds at the point post on the left-hand side in the Cougar forward pocket. What chance to tie? Lockie Pate gets it off the boot. And there he is again. Haylock, last line of defence. Sees the ball come out to Benny Glover. He's played a really nice second half. He finds Ty Habner on a searching lead. The Yeelanna boys need to not get too excited here and make sure that they get it onto another player. And Spoggy Crittenden. Oh, it's off. It's away. Lockie Pake's free and they're off and running. Lockie Pake gets around Dollar Stevens easily and drives the ball down half forward looking for Hazelgrove. It's cut off by Ricky Skinner's who had a beautiful game. Off to Jake Schultz.
Jake Schultz lining up. Probably will have to kick this right on 50 metres. It's a nice looking kick. I don't think it's going to make the distance. Oh, it's Secker. Secker in the goal square. That's a great mark. Bang, that's a goal. And now United Yeelanna are now 7 points up once again. Yeelanna are pushing Sam Hancock back in the back lines as a loose man. Have they got enough lead? Great tap by Glover again. Watson gets the ball forward. Well, nearly a kick off the ground by Bree. He can't contact. Watson gets it to Schultz. Watson again gets a handball to Habner. He gets a hurried kick forward. A great contest there by Cummins, Renderow and Ridgeway. The ball going forward. Ben Glover and Secker. Ben Green and Secker. Eventually comes to O'Day. O'Day kicks the ball out, and it's Sam Glover who's taken a nice mark at half forward flank. Goal kicking isn't his strength. Is he going to do himself? Great kick there. Oh, eventually the ball comes loose. Habner's got a 3-on-1 there. Ben Green gets the spillage, kicks the ball on the ground. Schultz though, in front of Pate. Nice looking leg, and it just goes over to Stephen Cretton. Thomas Reynolds gets tackled really well by Moroney. Eventually it comes to Phelps. I think Phelps has kicked it long. Sam Hancock, loose in defence. Needed to be a little bit quicker than that, but a great tackle there. And eventually there's a ball up. Centre wing. Nice tap down. Well, Glover's got the ball, gives it to Stevens, who's been really solid in the second half. Kicks the ball. Habner's in the right spot. He drops a mark he could have normally taken. But it's a free. Umpire Strauss has called a free to Habner. Check side. That's looking good. That is a goal. Ty Habner has kicked a magnificent goal. And that could be just about shut the gate. Yeelanna now 13 points up. It's going to be really hard for Cougars to get back from here. Oh, well done by Finlayson. Finlayson's been one of the Cougars' best players for the day. Gets the ball forward. Sam Hancock coming off that loose man, gives a big punch towards the boundary line. Ball up, half forward for Cougars. Desperation by both sides. They'd be just about out in their feet. Both sides have given a great contest here today. Ball comes loose. Turnbull can't quite get it. Eventually the ball comes out. Yeelanna try to kick the ball forward, but it's a great smother by Cougars. Ball comes out loose. It's gone to the forward line. Haylock does really well there. Gives it to Habner. Habner to Hancock. Long kick by Hancock out to Stephen Cretton. A wobbly kick by Cretton forward. And that's it. That is it. The siren has sounded. United Yeelanna, grand final winners 2012. 18 goals 7 to Cougars 15 goals 12.
Righto, tickets. Well, that was a magnificent grand final, and sadly my side was on the wrong end of the draw, but the second half by United Yeelanna, where they kicked 12 goals to Cougars 5, it was the story of the game. The best players on the ground, it's pretty hard to pick, but I tell you what, that Michael Cretton cruised around like a white pointer shark all day. Mark Havner certainly played a brilliant game across half back, but he was quiet in the first quarter. So I don't know who you could probably pick. You look at Ty Havner's 4 goals, 2 in the last quarter, which were check sides, so that's pretty amazing. For Cougars, probably Hazelgrove would have been their best, and certainly Ben Finlayson played a brilliant little game in the centre, as did Thomas Webb. But at the end of the day, winners are grinners, and it was a sensational grand final. So congratulations Eagles, commiseration to Cougars, and hope everybody has a good night and celebrates a deserved win. Thank you and goodbye.
Yep, number 2, Jake Shills. Richard Springer. James Watson. Benny Simpson. Mark Havner.
Congratulations. Well done.
I've 20, Donlan.
I've got one, finally. I can see him on it.
Sam Bonner.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you very much.
Kyle Havner.
Well done, mate. Enjoy.
Bobby Perry.
Hello, Monty.
There you go, mate. Well done.
Kyle Sullivan.
Well done.
Dyson Brave.
Good stuff. Well done, buddy.
Kate Sager.
Good work, mate. Well done.
Aaron Laurie.
Happy fella?
Thank you very much.
Mitchell Gully.
Let's get it. Cancel that last one. Well done, mate.
Thomas Reynolds Rowe. Ben Jamison. Jack Bonner.
Good work, mate. Yep.
Matty Cairns.
Well done.
Thanks, mate.
Matty Harder.
Thank you.
Now wonderful courageous captain Sammy Hansard. And another one I'd like to give to is Kevin Norton.
Well done, mate. You got too many.
We've got to come down here. Woody Kelly. And our wonderful coach, Jaffa.
Thanks, Monty. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Well done.
And the team manager.
Well done.
Can we give one to the team manager? Team manager?
Also, we better get Brad Skinner up here as well, please. And while everybody's up there, we'll get Peter Glover to present the Bendigo Community Cummins. Yeah.
Premiership Cup, the shield and the pennant to Yeelanna.
Just give us a cheer, guys.